I think I used to be a lot more anxious about uni than I am now. I think because it is so stressful at times, it makes you grow closer to the people because you understand what it's like. My name is Rosalie, but everyone calls me Rosie. I'm 20. I grew up in Hamburg in Germany, but I now live in the Netherlands. I have lived there for the last 1.5 years where I go to university. I study security studies and international relations, predominantly focusing on the African continent, which is something I'm very interested in. And I'm currently in Bali with my boyfriend, who's introduced me to his friends. I'm very lucky to be here. I think I used to be a lot more anxious about uni than I am now. I think because it is so stressful at times, it makes you grow closer to the people because you understand what it's like. There's no competition as such. I think it's more about the competition you really sort of make yourself, or knowing, okay, I'm sitting in a class with all these people that know so many things and that also want to end up where I want to end up. And I think that's when it gets really scary, wondering where I'll end up. But I think it just comes with time and knowing that somehow everything will be okay, which is a bit ironic because in our courtyard we have this huge sign saying everything will be okay. But I think coming back to that is the only thing really that helps. And also knowing that the time we have there is so precious because it is so limited. So I'm already halfway through and I feel like I just moved there. UCM is the reason why I'm there, but it's the people that make me stay. I think just putting it into the bigger picture, it's very unrelated, but I think something that Julius, my boyfriend, told me, it's this thing called preparation and opportunity meets luck. You have to know exactly what you have to put in to be able to sort of sit at the table, and then one day you're going to be lucky. And I think that's a really good way to look out on life. When I think about having a family, I want my family to at least have the standard of living that I grew up with, because it has enabled me to do so many incredible things that I wouldn't want any less for my children. I think in the society that I see myself living in, there will always be a work-life balance to some extent. It is impossible to not have that. But I think it's little things like being able to bring my kids to school. I see that I will never compromise that. And I think that's also something that my parents really taught me. We were always their priority. My dad stopped working so my mum could fulfill her career more when I was really little. But I think it's also something you have to see along the way. I don't think I have this vision of my life later and it entails working, but it's not very realistic, I think. And it's very untangible for me to see how everything will sort of fit into one picture.
I have the same. I have a vision, but I have no idea how it's going to work out.
Yeah, exactly, right?
You just have to trust along the way.
Yeah.
That it will work out.
I think what I try to tell myself, trust life again a bit more after some things that happened in my family over the last few months. There's always this chance that things will just not go well because I've been surrounded by that these past few months, which I think is also just the way my brain is wired right now, because I'm not at a stage where I can actually see, oh, this actually went well. Bad things happened, but like the outcome is still fine. And I think also telling myself that things are never that deep. I think I often just sort of go above and beyond and overthink. And I think just, telling myself it's never that deep and it's never that big of a problem. I think especially being more of an impulsive person. That's what I tell myself. I think I want to create something lasting where maybe it will be a house or a place in the world where people will come, my friends will come, and their kids will come, and their kids will come, to have that sort of, I think, create a family beyond the traditional sense of family, and have a place that's open for anyone. I think it's something I never had growing up, but friends of mine had, and it's something I've always envied almost. To have a place where everyone is always welcome, where there's always people around.